I just said I should make this life like maybe greet everyone out there and talk about a few things today. My name is Adetola Samuel Oluwaseun. I'm the one running this channel under Oluwasfon underscore world. So into this new month of February, I want to talk about some things, like some things that are real challenge for people and even especially me. The thing is, the last month January, we so many things happened in the last month. So many people died. So many people gave birth. So many people had changes in their life, and so many people seeks to change. And this is the part I want to talk about. The part where so many people seeks to change, so many people seeks to improve, so many people think um like they want to move forward in life, and they are very finding it difficult to do things, to take steps, to achieve some things. So in this life I would be talking about this aspect, and it's not only for you guys. I'm also talking about me too. Okay, in this new year, when the new year was coming, like when we were in 2025 and we were looking forward to 2026, like we were expecting, anticipating 2026. Like they normally call something new year resolution. That is, when we got into the new year, we made some promise to ourselves that okay, this year I'm going to achieve this. This year I'm going to take this step. This year I'm going to do this. This year I'm going to take some actions. But we now later find out that the first month just went by, and most of the things we think we should have achieved, or most of the things we plan to do, most of the actions we planned to take, we didn't actually take them. Not because of Mostly not because of we don't want to do them, or we are not able to do them, but there are some factors that hinder us from doing those things, that would try to improve us, would try to make us better, would try to improve our lives. There are so many factors. So now I want to talk on this aspect now, like into this new month of February. Cause me personally, I'm having an area in which I'm supposed to plan seriously. I'm supposed to be serious with it. I'm supposed to put in effort. I'm supposed to I'm supposed to pray about it. I'm supposed to go hard against it. But it's just like I keep procrastinating things. I keep taking things lightly. I keep like hindering myself from doing that thing, uh not because of I can't do it, not because of anything, just because of maybe stress I've passed through. Maybe I'm thinking that what I want to do is difficult, and in reality it's not that difficult, but just to put in effort. And this area requires it requires effort, and it requires consistency. And consistency is a thing that most people don't have. Even me, like, I'm still battling myself against having consistency with anything I'm doing. So consistency is not taking everything once and at just taking everything once, doing it once. Consistency is doing a small part today, doing the same small part tomorrow, doing the same small part the same small part the day after tomorrow, doing it daily, But I find out that most of us don't actually do things daily. Hello, Sarah Lynn. I can see your message. I can see your comments. I So consistency is doing the small part of the work and then showing up the next day again, showing up the next day again, and showing up the day after tomorrow again. So even things that are so important to us, like things that are really important, we tend to make them to just take them lightly. We tend to just leave them the way they are, thinking maybe okay, they would those things we actually do themselves. Is not that way. For they said whoever is expecting a good result, maybe in anything you put in, maybe in anything um you are working with, maybe with anything you are planning against, you have to put in effort, you have to work towards it. No matter how small the effort is, you still have to put in something. So now what do we do in this type of situation? The thing is, whatever the task may be, like now with those tasks which I have procrastinated, I have postponed, I left somewhere. Now everything now seems so tedious. Everything seems like it just piled up. So then people normally we tend to start to worry, okay, this thing is so much, how will I do this, how will I sort this out. But it's not necessary you take everything at once. it is not necessary that it is not necessary that you take everything at once. It's just that you have to break it down small, even seek the help of people. Like, okay, these things, I'm having issue in this area, please, how can you help me out, how can you support me? Find partners, find people that are ready to support you, find people that are ready um to hold you hands on hand, so you guys can work together and achieve the same goal. So I want to talk about this aspect of we not being consistent with whatever we are doing, we taking our own stuffs personally. Oh, you are a boy. I don't even know. Your name seems to confuse me. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. So is not this is not a motivational speaking. This is just I'm talking reality, like what teenagers like me or maybe youth find it so difficult to do. Okay, on this aspect, we tend to take our own um job, our own work, our own area of like lightly. So we tend to forget about our necessary things to do. Like most times I'm actually on my phone, I'm scrolling. Sometimes I may not even have what I'm doing, but I'm just scrolling, watching videos, whereas I have things to do, I have things to attend to, I have places to go, I have things to sort out, and those things keep piling up. Okay, how do I sort this out? The thing is, okay, now I've planned okay, this February I'm going to, no matter how close the deadline may be, no matter how close the deadline, I'll still say, no matter how the deadline may be, I will still make sure I achieved something, like I achieved a milestone. So in the end, nothing, like absolutely not everything actually fucks me up. Like in aspects where okay I'm supposed to read, I didn't read. In aspects where okay I'm supposed to do this, I didn't do. In aspects where I'm supposed to discipline myself, and actually we need discipline in anything we are doing, like just to discipline ourselves. Like okay, I'm being tempted to do this thing, I'm being tempted to drop this stuff and focus on other things, especially things that distract us. But in those situations I tend to just okay, I'll do this more and then I'll go into that, I'll do this more and then I'll go into that. It just doesn't work that way. You later find out that Sarah Lane, I know this is part of the goal, but this is not the real reason I am doing this life. Like I'm just doing this life just to talk to people about daily challenge people face, maybe as a student, maybe as a worker or something. Okay, but maybe we can actually collaborate sometime. So on this aspect, what do you do? You still just have to be consistent, just discipline yourself, make yourself do that thing. Like that thing you don't want to actually do, just do it. And then you find out that with time you have actually covered large area of the work. Like there were sometimes that okay, things I left that okay, I didn't do them, but I'm supposed to do them. So when I just go back to them, I find out that wow, if I had do this thing before, I would have actually learned something from it. Like even multiple things, various things I didn't know. Um, things like maybe reading. When you read, you actually gain idea. Even maybe you are reading to pass an exam, or maybe you are reading to take a test. When you read, it actually opens your mind to some area of knowledge which you don't have, which doesn't just come naturally. When you read, it actually builds up your um it can build up your confidence in some way, because you know what you are going to write, you know what you are going to put out. When you take those steps, that's how life is actually. When we do some things, when we just do them for this, not for the sake of okay, um I'm just doing this thing, but for the sake of okay, I actually want to do this thing and then get a result from it. I actually want to do this thing and then see where it leads me. I actually want to do this thing and then see how it benefits my life in some area. Okay, so into this month of February now, I just want us to okay to push ourselves into. Okay, you are a student too. Wow, that's good. I'm also a student. So I'm talking mostly I'm talking to students, like people that are schooling, people that are still working, people that are hustling. Yes. So like I just tend to put my stuffs down. I just tend to leave them. I tend to distract myself with things, and it doesn't work that way. Especially if you are just getting into that level. You find you guys you find your mates, you find your friends. They're actually way ahead of you, so you feel like wow. And I supposed to have done this thing. I supposed to have take these steps. I supposed to have asked for help. There are some areas that you find it so difficult to do it alone. There are so many areas that you find it so difficult to do it alone. I'm not talking about those people that are actually um, geniuses that okay, whenever they sit down with a thing, they grab it once. Whenever they just take maybe a book, they read it, they get it once. I'm talking about people that okay, whenever they take a book, for example, they read it but they still don't get it. I'm talking of people whenever they teach them maybe a work, maybe you are learning an hard work, they don't grab it easily. Okay, so this kind of people is not that they don't know it is, and it is not that they are so dull. It is just they need little effort from maybe people that are around them to push them, okay, to tell them okay, you can actually do this. It's simple, it only requires common sense. So as a student too, what do? You tend to show up regularly, you tend to do it consistently, you tend to break down tasks that are difficult, that are heavy. You tend to break them down into simpler units, so you can actually do what is necessary for you to do. And when you do what is necessary for you to do, whenever anything is asked from you or anything is needed from you, you can actually give out something, you can actually provide what you have. You can actually say, okay, this is what I have, because there is one saying that you can never give what you don't have. But even though it is a little knowledge you have, you can actually give it out, cause people find it so challenging in this area.